All right, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Vays. It's going to be a very quick stream. I have to go meet people for lunch, and then there is another yacht party. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will see the stories from the yacht party as usual because it's Dubai and everyone just does yacht parties. Okay, we'll go straight to the charts. I'm going to be done in about 10 minutes in total, so there's not going to be much time for any side talk. Let me pull out your live chat. I have not done so yet. The United States is not yet awake. But if I do not do a video right now, I probably will not do a video at all tonight or possibly tomorrow. I don't know. It's just so hectic. The monthly Heikin Ashi chart is, of course, I am anticipating a rebound this month. And this month is now more than halfway over. So we will keep an eye on it and see how it develops. All right, let me make sure I am live yet. Weekly chart, we drew this triangle. The last time I did the stream, which was a few days ago, it was a very disturbing descending triangle. It vaguely reminds me of the situation back in 2018. The one big difference with the situation of 2018 is that the triangle came within the original downtrend after 1 year of the one and only high. Here we had a double pop, which is a very different situation. So I believe, in my opinion, and this is just an opinion, the bear market started back in March of 2021, even though we did have a higher high. This is where all of the bullishness somewhat ended. And even though we made a slightly higher high in November, the pain has been felt all throughout. To me, the bear market is more about the concept of max pain. And those that held in through here were experiencing pretty much the same pain as those that got in over here. And by this metric, the bear market has lasted a reasonably long amount of time. So having another major capitulation delaying the bull market by 6 to 9 months, I believe is somewhat unlikely. That is why I was all about going crazy leverage short at the end of this triangle, but I'm not about going crazy leverage short at the end of this triangle. I think the situation is very different. Now, the overall picture here is actually more bearish because this triangle was way above the long-term moving average, and this triangle is below the long-term moving average. So while the overall picture is bearish, the this one back in 2018 had plenty of room to fall to come back down to the 200-week moving average, while this one is already way below its 200-week moving average. And because of that, I don't think we're gonna have a catastrophic collapse down to 11,000, but I don't have a bet on this one way or another. If you look at my allocation is fully into cash, and I am just waiting for the price of Bitcoin to get above 20,000. If we fall any more, if we do fall back down to the $18,000 range and start closing, some 4-day and weekly candles there, I will move my bullishness line down to 19,500 instead of the, where is it right now? Instead of the 20.5 area it is now. Okay, so right now it's around here somewhere. All right, daily chart. A daily chart continues in this horizontal channel, and let's see if I can, horizontal channel. And I still think the more likely direction off of this horizontal channel is a swift capitulation down to the $15,000, $14,000 area, and then a beautiful rebound from that zone. Now, before I go to traditional markets, we are 2 weeks away from the incredible financial summit down in Bali, Indonesia, and I am here in Dubai trying to, get the rest of the rooms occupied by some incredible traders and money managers and financial professionals. And Dubai is definitely the place to be for that. You can follow my calendar. The next events I am speaking at are right here. Today's already the 16th. I need to update this. The next events I'm speaking at would be in the Republic of Georgia, in Tbilisi, Georgia, De-Gamify, and also at Kinza. Kinza is a digital marketing event. I'm really looking forward to it. Met a lot of digital marketing friends when I was in Istanbul. So come and join us at these events. I have a discount code. You can click right on the link. Just go to tonevays.com/calendar. And those of you looking to learn how to trade, I have a free Learn Trading section right there. And for those looking for something a little more advanced, products and services, on-demand videos, and I got the price down to as low as I can, just $500 for my seminars, my full-day seminar on technical analysis, my full-day seminar on risk, and those interested in the MRI, which, by the way, on a weekly scale is on an MRI buy. I did not even mention it right here, but the MRI is not as important to me as the triangle. The triangle to me is more important than the MRI. So the triangle takes precedent over the MRI. But like I said, I am not as bearish on this triangle as I was the 2018 triangle, and hopefully the MRI will reverse us back up. We could also just go up 1 to 4 weeks and then still come back down, still possible as well. All right, follow us on social media, Instagram, WhatsApp with the Financial Summit. This is the Kinza event, by the way. Really, they have really cool graphics. All right, we covered that short-term chart, completely boring, nothing more to say. Nothing to say on GBTC. I am still bullish on oil, especially with the OPEC cuts. Yes, I know we're going into a recession, so there'll be less use for oil, but I remain bullish on the oil price. Gold, I remain very bearish on the gold price. We are in an MRI warning candle. Next week, there is an MRI buy, maybe a 1 to 4 candle correction to the upside, and then probably more downside. Today's the weekend. Today's Sunday. You can see how the S&P 500 is right at the lows. The S&P has broken to new lows as of September 15 and has been going down ever since. And now I'm going to just duplicate this slide. The S&P looks like it's going to go lower. Everyone is expecting the Fed to lower rates substantially, and I might be the only person that doesn't. I gotta find that website of the rate increases or the rate probabilities, but I do not think the Fed will lower rates by 75 basis points. In any case, Bitcoin has been steady while the S&P has been dropping. It appears that the S&P is going to take one more leg down. However, I do think that when the Fed does not lower the interest rate as low as people expect, right there in early November, hopefully with the combination of MRI monthly, weekly, and daily, the stock market will start to trend up. On a weekly scale, next week, we have an MRI buy, which would be inside a monthly MRI buy. So if the price of the stock market keeps going down into the Fed call on November 2nd, we will have a monthly MRI buy. We will have a daily MRI buy inside a weekly MRI buy, inside a monthly MRI buy. And that would be absolutely awesome. Well, maybe 2 days away from the month MRI buy, but still. Here is that monthly MRI look. We are in a monthly MRI buy right now. I think we're going to keep going down over the next couple of weeks and create the perfect trade of weekly, monthly, and daily MRI buys. And I will be bullish on the stock market into the end of the year. And hopefully this bullishness in the stock market will spill replace every single Democrat with someone that is not an outright communist. That's all I ask for. Well, like I don't ask for much. I don't really like Republicans either. I just want the government to somehow get rid of all the communists in the U.S. Congress, and 99% of those 99% of the Democrats in Congress are communists. There might be one that isn't, maybe. I'd have to reread all their names again. And probably about 60% of the Republicans are also communists in the U.S. politics. So hopefully they can get rid of all of them and replace them with more sane people. All right, keeping an eye on the Russian currency. The Russian currency is devaluing. That means Russia isn't doing so great in their military conflict with Ukraine at the moment. Once you see the currency reverse and go to a brand new high against the US dollar, then you would know exactly what is happening in that military conflict between Russia and Ukraine. All you got to do is keep an eye on the currency. Turkey's currency continues to devalue. I believe the US dollar is about to take a little bit of a break. The British pound has flirted with going below parity against the US dollar, and it's now rebounded a little bit. I think there's going to be another overhaul of the UK politician. We can see how the UK weekly chart, the British pound, is about to correct to the upside. So all of these currencies, like the euro versus the dollar, they are all hitting very, very critical MRI levels. So we've gone down enough. I will trust the MRI. I will trust that the US dollar has topped, and many of these currencies will have a rebound. With the US dollar dropping, oil prices will likely rise. The stock market will likely rise. This may not start tomorrow, but it should start, sometime towards the end of the month. Once again, hopefully this will not affect the election towards the Democratic Party, and all of them get booted anyway. Yeah, I mean, the UK should just get a new prime minister every quarter, and maybe that would be great, because the less laws a country makes, the better it seems to function. What do I think of the chances for Russia to have a nuclear tactical strike? I think the chances of that are extremely low, extremely low. I mean, you can do similar damage. Like the problem with the nuke is that there is after effects, right? There's radiation after effects. But as far as the immediate damage from a nuke, you can replicate that with other weapons. Though I think there's a high probability. Though I think there is a high probability of a hypersonic massive missile strike on a West Ukrainian city. Yes, I do. Probably not Kiev, maybe Lvov, maybe another city. I think there's a high probability of a massive rocket strike on a major city in Ukraine, but not a nuclear one. I think if Russia did that, they know like a full-blown nuclear war is coming. I think NATO would intervene. It would be a completely different ball game. So I don't expect that at all. But if the West, tries to do something in Russian soil, like Russian proper, not the new Russian land that they've annexed from Ukraine, so not even Crimea, like maybe the bridge, like anything, if they actually destroy the entire bridge, not like one lane of a bridge, if they destroyed the entire Crimea bridge, or like attack Moscow or St. Petersburg, then yes, there would be not just one, there would probably be a dozen at the same time, which would include NATO countries. So yeah, so it depends. I don't think they would. So those are my scenarios on that. All right. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. I gotta get to a lunch. Yeah, liberty and peace. I agree with you. So again, the only way I see Russia firing a tactical nuke is if, let's say, like a bomb blows up half of Kremlin, and then Russia's going to just say screw it. Other than that, I don't see it. I just don't see it. But I can see a major attack on a Ukrainian Western city. That I can see, but it will not be nuclear. All right, I gotta go, guys. Thank you all for watching, and see you all on the next one. Please follow us. Please follow the Financial Summit on Twitter, and we're doing a bunch of research. There you go. We're up to 2,000 followers. Follow the Financial Summit. Eventually, all my financial thoughts will be on this brand, along with other people, not on my personal brand. Bye, guys.